second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I know you told your
Okay, alright. 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 This is let's go and let me opening 114. Go.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Oh,
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords.
oh.
The new look Camp Nou at its best.
Let's go.
And that gets things running. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shot.
That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Let's cancel this one. No. It will be very nice.
And that's a throw-in. Serginho. Now it's Shevchenko. He has found a way through. Well, the clearance is short. Makalele has been caught there. It's a foul.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Serginho, and this is Shevchenko.
साहब कितना जल्दी इसका पैर
Gyökeres,
आ गया बता.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shoot.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. De Ligt can clear it away. Pinches it off him.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hit.
And here's Nunez. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Shevchenko. Donnarumma clears. And he's quick to snatch it back. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. And he lines up. Goes for the header!
यार
Now that was a full-blooded header.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
Getting up there! That's another chance! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Gyökeres looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he welcomes it in. Lyon have reclaimed it. Chance, surely! Another special Neymar moment! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Lyon are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Can he finish? That's really well cleared.
Hello.
And it's Neymar.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Lyon have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up.
And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ake. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Makaleli. Here's Ake. Now it's Shevchenko. Casemiro is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Zabani. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Now it's Darwin. Darmian gets across. Oh, he's taken it. That's beautifully weighted. Neymar. And it's Kukçu. Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. And it's made its way to him. He's in, must be! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is a The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Se ruega a su madre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 21.
So right back into the action. 45 minutes to change their fate. Now this could be a chance. Serginho. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's having a good look here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Serginho. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. In with the challenge. And it's Serginho. Ambitious ball here. And that's an excellent interception. Eze. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Great work on the overlap. And he shoots! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Lyon are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Darmian.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Neymar. Serginho. Can he get it through? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's a good shot at goal! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Eze. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Makalele. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ake. And Makalele. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. He is through here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Serginho. Neymar. Darmian. Tries to play it through. He's found space here. He's got away. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Really well played. He read that perfectly. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, no joy this time.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
A probing pass. Eze.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Played into space. Good read, needed to be. Serginho. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Darwin. And he's found... And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Corner
9,
number 2 then.
Neymar. Será reemplazado por el dorsal 13, Ribery. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he can thump it away. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Ribery. Looking for the run. Brilliantly cut out. Neymar with 2 goals already to his name. Now it's Haaland. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Shevchenko. Makaleli. Zielinski is in a really good position out wide.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Space for him to turn and look. The ball goes in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Haaland finds himself offside. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So that's got things underway. Serginho, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
Timber. Now it's McAllister. Great vision. Threads one in. He's found space here. Brilliantly cut out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Knocks it into space. Looking for a runner. Damian. And it's Makalele. And it's Serginho. And here's Messi. There, chance! Goal! Barcelona! That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kokchu. Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, can he get onto this? And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Zabani kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Peruzzi claims comfortably. Kokchu is always looking to break lines. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. Nedved. And the counter is on. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Kokchu has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Looking to play him in, and this is Shevchenko. It's a throw-in. Batistuta. Now it's Nedved. Stood up well to him there. Zabani. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Zabani. Neymar. Half an hour played now. Serginho. Now it's Shevchenko. Albert Ferrer carries the ball down the right. Makalele can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get it through? Serginho. Aubameyang. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to get rid. Messi. Barcelona could counter here. And it's Rijkaard. That's a shade optimistic.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That is good strength. The message is clear, none shall pass. Makalele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Damian. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's... And a chance! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! Argentina are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And that is all they have time for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Argentina get the second half started. No way through. And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found a way through. Zabani deals with that comfortably. Pass somewhat off target. He'll try from distance. Tries to play it through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
McAllister.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Makaleli. Neymar makes a dash for it, and that is a little undercooked. Kukçu. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Aubameyang. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Kukçu bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? Shot at goal! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's McAllister. Kukçu. McAllister. That's Nedved. Aubameyang! And he has kept it out somehow.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
De Ligt cuts it out. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Messi. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Makaleli. That's good running with the ball. Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. It was bound to happen, destined to happen. A goal for the 500 man. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 27.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Neymar.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
El dorsal
Well, they
13.
just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, no joy this time. And this is Batistuta. Aims beyond the defence. Gets a good foot in there. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Batistuta fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3. El dorsal 2. El dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23. El dorsal 4. El dorsal 17. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. And here's McAllister. Cross goes in there. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Zielinski takes a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Zielinski really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Makaleli.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kovac breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Makaleli. Zielinski. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did it.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements overlapping.
And the finish! McAllister gets it clear. And it's Neymar. He's had a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
It's good, it's good, it's good.
Madueke carries the ball down the right. Not the most accurate pass. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6 foot.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Serginho, lovely ball, and Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's there to clear it. And the counter is on. Trossard is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Shevchenko. He's on it. Can he get a... Neymar! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's McAllister. Madueke. This looks promising. McAllister was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Look at the space here. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Rice is standing over this one. And this an opportunity to pull level. Rice! It's just beyond his reach. He's being urged to shoot. Kukçu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this. Shevchenko is fouled. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
이거요. is by.
No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Rio Ave are down to 10 men. Serginho. Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. Konate is there, and he can get that clear. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. McAllister can clear it away. De Ligt. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Makaleli. And he decides to cross it. And that's too far for anyone.
Rio Ave always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Rice bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Messi in acres of space out wide. And he was quick to react. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a cute ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Trossard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely spread. Ake gets over and intercepts. And that could set him on his way. Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He's having a shot! Mendes clears it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's... Oh, just the keeper now! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Rice can get it clear. Rio Ave have the chance to go the other way. He has found a way through. Oh, no joy this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rice with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
हमारे कीपर को वो करेगा.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Neymar. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona have their third corner. Kukçu with the short one. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Good pass there.
Ball is over the line. Time and again they are repelled. Sabani.
Good job.
And now the breakaway. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Decent chance!
Oh, बचा दिया बा.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both
Nice
reading it and dealing with it.
Makalele is there to clear. Good ball, good take. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Referee has just said play on. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. Serginho. It's Neymar! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Referee's given a throw. McAllister. Short changes him with that pass. Always onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He won't be happy with that one. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And he shoots!
Over.
That's really well cleared. Makaleli. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. McAllister tries to play it through. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
You may not. Madam, so receive.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 10, número 9, número 19.
And it's Ribery.
Número 4.
Modric wins the duel this time.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 17.
Tries to pass it through.
Número 18. Número 20.
And this is Neymar!
Número 3.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rio Ave have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Knocks it out wide. Now this could be a chance.
I saw her.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Gyökeres. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ribery. Ribery charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's a shade optimistic. Well, they've got it again. Applies the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
See it.
Barcelona leading. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kukcu. 5 minutes left on the clock. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's found a way through. Real chance here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Zielinski. And Messi!
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Forced to go back. Zielinski! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona have surely won it, or so you would think. And Messi! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here, simply... And that will be it. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award.
Three one four two 3116.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. India have chosen to line up 5-4-1 here, it seems.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That's really well manoeuvred. Now he's got space here. This looks promising. Aimed beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! And again!
Oh,
Fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Driving on and making good progress. And this is Hazard. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Rice! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that has been cleared. There's the a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Such good technique.
Saliba, there he goes, motoring forward. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Zabani gets a foot in here. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines.
Oh, good effort! Harmlessly behind. Damian, nicely aimed pass. Ball played for Kukçu. De Ligt. Makaleli. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Plays the return pass. Makaleli. Ekitike. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Rafinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's having a go! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Neymar. And it's Makaleli. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Hazard, good driving run. Now this could be a chance. Makaleli, pass somewhat off target. Zabani cuts out the pass. Cross from Robertson, brilliantly cut out. That's a sharp pass. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, cracking ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Messi. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get it through? That is ended up in no man's land. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
This is a quick reminder to
Reflections on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And he's running through. Ekitike! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. An instinctive delivery.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Great ball if he can get there. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ekitike is onto it in a flash.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Rafinha, played right into his path. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a cute ball. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kukçu goes short. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Baba.
Corner number 2 then. Kukçu with the short one. India are looking to go forward now. And this is Shevchenko. Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Kukçu. And he's heaved it away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Rice. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. And he welcomes it in. And he's there to belt it away. Sabani. And it's Damian. Neymar. Sabani. And Guardiola. He has a real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India have their second corner now. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Makaleli. Ødegaard. Good ball, good take.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Damian. Kukçu. Searching pass he's played there. Rafinha. And this is Shevchenko. Now he's running away. Big chance! Well taken goal. And that could well be the winner.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 13.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first moment of real significance.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Makalele. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Makalele. Played out wide. Kukcu. Not much time now for... And Ribery!
Added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
terrific save from the keeper.
Ribery is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Substitution in progress.
Cleared without hesitation. 4 extra minutes added on. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Ødegaard. Julie. Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot. Julie! Well, there's the clearance.
बच्चा
Ball in towards the middle. Kovac claims it without any fuss. And we're done. Barcelona have
We
done
are
it.
done.
Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Ribery claiming the man.
We are done. We are boom boom boom. थोड़ा मजा आया मगर यार Yeah. Japan 1992 on 6th era that put the samurai blue on the world station. Now the icons. Let's go. कितने की है? deep and forward and can drop back to receive. Planning forward and drop. Yeah. Pull it. That put the samurai blue on the stage, and now the icons Japan on the polished. And now you're signing Sensuke no Resi +3. Etai dosi Nakata. How much collective strength? That's भी कर रहा है. अच्छा जी. eFootball. Doana Sansuke Nakamura accuracy +3, offensive creator +3. अच्छा. Hidoshi Nakata. Seigo Narazaki goal saving +3. अच्छा जी. ये लो. Very nice. चीज आ रहा है. So all player to come back so we can open it. Oh, Bangladesh. Okay, brother. Collective strength कितना था? अब मस्त दिखलेन. Let me check. 3-1-2-5. Can we control with this? 3-1-2-5. Let's go. Ito naam ko Matotara. Matika Dhaka.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
अरे तो क्लॉप ही यूज कर रहा है भाई. क्लॉप बंदे.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
Dhaka is from Dhaka. Keeper. Let's go.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Ashraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. Ball in towards the middle. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
That's my mistake.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's made its way to him. And this is Azar. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And he's there to get it away. Out for a throw. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Kukchu. Serginho. Now it's Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Great vision. Now the ball's gone. Oh, that is asking for Hazard! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shevchenko. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Camavinga. Camavinga getting forward. Not the most convincing of passes. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's Gerrard. Oh, that's delightful. And that's really well manoeuvred.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is... And a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Camavinga. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Makalele does well to get it back. Kukçu. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Hazard. Now it's Drogba. Messi. Camavinga with the foul. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Gerrard. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Agbadou. And it's Hazard. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Hoisted in. Zabani tries to clear. Rijkaard. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Camavinga. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Foot in. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Wow.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Asa! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Darmian calmly anticipates. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass.
Shoots! Well taken goal.
They've
done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Bangladesh have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, Neymar, será reemplazado por el dorsal 13, Ribery.
And now they can spring out of defence. Hakimi.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Passing nice and neat. Hazard. Great ball, and he's in here. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's O'Reilly. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And now he has two. Bangladesh go. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi makes a move down the right. Messi going like a man possessed at the moment. Looking for the run. Played with finesse. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ribery wins the duel this time. Kukçu is onto this. Lovely. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 24. Makelele. El dorsal 22.
O'Reilly.
Sustituidos por
That
el
has
dorsal
ended up in no man's
23,
land.
El dorsal 8.
He has found the way through.
Modric.
Oh, super ball.
Cambio de jugadores.
Can he finish? And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Bangladesh, palpably stronger, better, superior. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bangladesh have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Hakimi. Gerrard looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, they can break here. He's found a way through. Spread it left. And here's Zielinski. Tries to pass it through. Ribery picks it up out wide. And it's Edmilson. Modric. And it's Edmilson. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to...
हेलो जैन, कैसे हो भाई? माय ब्रदर.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, we're on the way. Well, 2002 was a great year in the career of Roberto Carlos, Brazil's fullback extraordinaire, top of the world with Brazil, top of Europe with his club, all in the space of a couple of months. You really could ask for no more.
Yeah, he had a big hand in both of those, although he made a bigger impression in the latter for his club. That decisive goal that came somewhat against the run of play, Peter, it's easy to forget he was actually the one who set that up.
He did, mind you. It was one of the greatest volleys ever, especially in view of the context and the occasion. Neymar. Close. It's Neymar! And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Neymar. That's put play to the danger. Ball is over the line.
Okay. Prepare for exam, brother. Go and prepare exam.
And no, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
And he shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. De Ligt cuts it out. Makaleli. And Serginho. Neymar. Cafu. That's a little off target. Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Neymar. And he's been shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Decent chance! And it's slung out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Shevchenko. Ake makes the interception. Shevchenko. Makaleli. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Neymar. He's looking wide. Now it's Neymar. Half an hour played now. And here's Neymar of Messi! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Goodbye, goodbye, brother.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter.
Good luck, good
they
luck.
upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
There will be a throw-in. Great vision. Is there any support? He might not need it. Cleared without hesitation. It's Neymar!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Cafu. Diaz goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Diaz makes a dash for it. Now it's Messi. That's a sharp pass. Distributed tidily. Azar. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Neymar. Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this. Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Barcelona are still behind by one, despite having a golden opportunity to equalise. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kukçu. Darmian is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, sweet feet. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Azar. Taken back almost at once. Serginho. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now that looks a decent... Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And a neat finish. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona drag themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kukçu tries to play it through. Picks out. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Driving on and making good progress. Looking to play him in. Good chance here! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. And a header! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Threads one in. And he's heaved it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Gerrard. This looks promising. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Zielinski. Not the most convincing of passes. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The ball has bounced loose now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mohamed Salah.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Knocks it into space for Ferran Torres. Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
Damian. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Makaleli. And here's Ferran Torres. Diaz. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimates.
Oh, 3137. 37. Well, it's okay. What I was thinking. Okay, no problem. Let's go. Let's go with this. And I was thinking, let me change it. Oh shit, no. I want to change formation. Okay, now. Where are you, brother? Up. Left. And then okay, alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway. Neymar totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, he's a special professional who's done...
Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Kukcu plays it short. Santos have the chance to go the other way. That looks a good ball through. Oh, great chance! Tries a shot! Goal! Santos! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Yamal. And it's Makalele. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Oh, well measured.
रुक सकिन बे किन रुक सके बस
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Darmian. Neymar. Makalele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Makalele. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makalele gets across to intercept that. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a cute ball. Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nice-looking ball. Yamal gets into a good position. And he's managed to get free. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
कोई बात नहीं
So this to extend their lead. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Vinicius Junior. He's being urged to shoot. Shoots! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that is one way to stop him. Out towards the flank. Gets a good foot in there. Kukçu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Alexander-Arnold. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Over to the right flank. Mbappe! Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. De Ligt. Ball played for Kukçu. Makalele. Messi. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Kukçu. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Mbappe. Driving forward. Nice bit of trickery.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's put paid to the danger.
Hey.
Swung over. Now, can they get him away? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the...
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That could spell trouble. And that has sent him sprawling. No foul, says the referee. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's a pretty loose pass. De Ligt is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vardiol. Shevchenko. And the pass is intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. And he has been fouled there.
Penalty.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
यार कहाँ तो मैं
And that is high.
Kukçu will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
कहे जहाँ पे मारना चाहिए जहाँ पे वो करना था
Roberto. That pass isn't the best. Messi chasing after it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. He has found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior. Makaleli conjures time and space where few can. Tonali promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Bellingham. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
the most accurate pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Good chance here!
Push.
Now it's Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's Neymar! Oh,
कहीं पे भी इनके ही बंदे हैं क्या?
I think he's done great there, both reading it
कर
and
यार.
dealing with it.
Touch.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Thinks about the shot. Plenty to aim at. Shot a goal! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Santos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3.
So we have movement on both benches. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That's going to go a long way. Nicely weighted ball. Tomori gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Messi is onto this. Saliba. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And he's had it nicked away. Roberto. Hazard. Wirtz. Zabani wins the duel this time. Looking for a runner. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he get on the end of this? Chance here to counter.
Barcelona really have been second best here. Second to every ball, and they...
He's won on the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Santos find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Closing in on... He's having a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. This is their second corner of the game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
La que más.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 2, el dorsal 24,
Sí.
Makelele. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
And that has been
el dorsal
cleared.
4. Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Beckenbauer tries to pass it through.
कोटी रहा था क्या?
Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yeah.
Time added on 4 minutes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Strong running down that left flank. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and...
ए भाई तू इधर आना क्या है? और ये नियम काम का नहीं है. स्टेमिना 0. कितना है स्टेमिना इसका? 82 है तो यार. इसका स्टेमिना कितना? अरे यार. $84. हमारे बॉल तो मतलब यहाँ से भी रोक दे रहा है, यहाँ से भी रोक रहा है, यहाँ से भी रोक रहा है, ऐसे भी रोक रहा है, वैसे भी रोक रहा है. और इनके बताओ कुछ हो ही नहीं रहा. आराम से पास कर रहा है यार. हमारे प्लेयर रोक ही नहीं पा रहा, रोक ही नहीं पा रहा, रोक ही नहीं पा रहा है. फक. रोक रहा है, उधर भी रोक रहा है, ऐसे वैसे भी कर रहा है. यहाँ दे दे 32. गॉड फादर आजा, मदर फादर आजा. सब ठीक है यार. ओह कंट्रोलर से जमशेदपुर का है भाई. क्या हो गया? अबे
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice.
Let's go.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. In towards the back stick.
Well played and well cleared.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Nunez. Darmian. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So what can they make of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
ऐसे कहूँगा. We got the dot much.
Makalele. Makalele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
भाई इनके block देख रहे हो भाई कैसे
It's an
block कर रहा है?
imaginative pass. That's a decent clearance. Makalele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
अबे यार छी इतना तो common sense होना
It's
चाहिए.
Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. Makalele. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way. Great chance! And it's a goal!
कोई फायदा है?
The first
नहीं कोई फायदा
significant
है?
strike.
Player है.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Lohun Bagan have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Defense पे काम कर रहा भाई.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Red card देना
He
भाई.
knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
मैं क्या खेलूँगा बता.
Darmian.
इनके
It's the return
forward होने
pass.
वाले बंदे
Makaleli. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good
बहुत
from
से
him.
डिफेंस खेल रहा है भाई
Zabani
साहब।
spots it and intercepts. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
मेरे प्लेयर को रिस्पॉन्सिव होने में टाइम लग
He's
रहा
a
है।
sharp little ball here. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And they win it back again. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. And here's Shevchenko. Neymar. Khan claims comfortably.
Minutos de descuento.
And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Pueden informarse en las
Well, obviously
oficinas
things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
मोहन बगान दे इधर भी आ रहा है वो इधर भी आ रहा है वो इधर भी आ रहा है वो आ रहा है। हो गया क्या? ओ गॉडफादर सो गया क्या तू?
So we're underway for the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
No, again there's no way through. And he's skipped Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a little off target. Neymar. Messi. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
ना गोल बचाएगा।
And it's hoisted clear. Kirkchu. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
क्या तो साला पानो
Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar, little pass back. Koundé is there and he can get that clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
बाप रे बैलेंस अबे अच्छी
La asistencia a este partido.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
No,
कोई
it's come to
फायदा है
nothing. Well, there's the clearance. Sabani looking for a
कोई
runner.
फायदा ही नहीं
And that was
है
asking for too much. Now it's Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Sabani. Kukçu. And Gvardiol.
जाना भाई मेसी यार
Chiellini clears.
क्या कर रहा है मेसी
Well, that's certainly more like it. They
What
can't let
are
the
you doing,
intensity
brother?
drop now,
Messi,
Peter.
what
There
are you
is
doing?
an
Please try to
irresistible,
be active, bro.
irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Try to be active, bro.
It's a searching pass.
अबे छी
Now it's Messi. Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Makaleli. Kukçu. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And this is Shevchenko.
अबे छी
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shevchenko! And that could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was
क्या
pretty
कर
good.
रहा है बे
Well, that has not gone well. Makaleli. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi.
क्या कर रहा है मार भाई मार गोल मार यार मार इतना चांस मिला है फिर भी यार क्या कर रहे थे Come on, brother. Goal. इतना टाइम लगा रहा है ओह ओ भाई साहब सो गया क्या सेटिंग मिलाते
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Well, the
dorsal
two
9,
coaches are signalling
Neymar.
changes here, both
El
at the
dorsal
same time.
3 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13.
Challenge
Bienvenido.
just a bit on the
El
firm
dorsal
side.
23. Cambio de jugadores.
Kukçu. Tomori makes a dash for it. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball.
भाई साहब एक ही जगह पे इनका प्लेयर था
5 minutes left on the clock. That's really well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Threads one in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to get it away.
Habrá
That
un
has
minuto
ended
de
up in no
descuento.
man's land. And this is Shevchenko.
Oh, great feat, that.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the
बस
scoreline
हार
in
का
the
सामना करना पड़ रहा है.
end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I hate to sound too harsh,
Nice. Look. The Fabry. Itu 250 में इसमें तो कहाँ से 8,000.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger.
And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required on the counter-attack.
Sabani. Kukcu. It's a searching pass. Threads one in. And he's quick to get rid. Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
Yeah, na bhai.
They've played it short. Now it's Shevchenko.
Kal
well
marega,
played.
kal.
He needed to get that
हाँ,
right.
कल मारेगा.
England are looking to go forward now.
कल मारने वाला था ये.
Searching pass, he's played. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
फायदा नहीं है. जो टैक्टिक्स दिया था वो. पता नहीं कितना टाइम लगा रहा है उस मारने में.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, played right into his path. Shot a goal! Great vision. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Makalele is wide and looking to get onto this.
Up.
Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar in with the challenge. Ball is over the line. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's found a way through. Ake did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shevchenko. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's gone for goal! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Kukçu simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has been cut short. That has ended up in no man's land. O'Reilly. That is good alertness. Darmian. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Ake. And Gvardiol. Makaleli. Olise. And here's the chance to counter. Ake promptly onto that, and that is that. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now he's got space here. Nice interception, well timed. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Dani Olmo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
De Ligt. And it's Ake. And they've switched it over to the other side. Darmian. And he's forced to go back. Not the most accurate pass. No, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Now it's Kane. Makaleli. Now who's going to be first to this?
1 minute added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's a promising position. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he's having a go! No, not quite.
Tchouaméni probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Neymar. Makaleli. Played back into the centre. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Look at the space. There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, I'd love to know, Peter, what kind of chin-up the players got in order for that to happen so soon. Whatever was said by the boss, who's looking absolutely pumped on that sideline, really has given all of those players a renewed sense of purpose.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
England, Neymar is fouled. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now he's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Ake. Opts for safety. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu! And that was too close to comfort.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Darmian is there, and he can pick it up. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and match...
Bullish header! And that's in!
Yes.
Barcelona are back in business! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kukçu. That's an imaginative pass. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 7.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Neymar को हटा ही देंगे, ठीक है? That's Neymar. Is you go outside the game. Thank you for your service, brother. Thank you so much. को चेंज करते हैं इससे, इसको भी चेंज करते हैं किस किस पे किस 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 let's go
Substitution.
let's go
The
इससे
two
change
coaches
करते
are
हैं
signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Danny Olmo.
O'Reilly getting forward,
Kane. Number
and he's
7.
taking no chances there.
Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 13.
And here's Nunez.
Number 17.
Keep
De
calm
Bruyne.
and carry on.
Number
That's the job in a
23,
nutshell now.
Batistuta. Number 15. Darwin Núñez. Substitution.
And here's Nunez, played into space, and he was alert to it. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Makaleli. And he cuts out the supply. Hazard. Darmian.
नहीं 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 नहीं, ये मेरा
Batistuta.
गलती है,
Deftly
ये
away.
मेरा गलती था.
Flings in across. And it's been hooked away.
आजा मेरे तो
And it's Azar. This might spell danger.
अरे कब मारने वाला था क्या?
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Shapes to
अब
shoot. Oh, split second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Kalulu. De Ligt. Makaleli. Not too much more here than... So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those
Yes.
players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Hello, everybody. And
Shevchenko
please join
claiming
me
the man of
in
the match award,
Shevchenko.
and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Yeah, I know, brother, I know. Let's go. Bye bye. Good night. Have a sweet dream.